And oh, apparently playing with toes doesn't like me very much. Oh, that's weird. Not the warmest welcome to US East that I've ever received. Huh. Anyway, in the top right position as the red Protoss, we have Vanatir. And in the bottom right, as the teal Terran, we have Patrrron. Oops. Ups. I think it's easier to read black. See if that annoys me when they're different. So anyway, yeah, another PVT on this map. Now, interestingly, the natural is clippable on this map, but I mean you can access the cliff from your main, so it's not as severe. So I wonder if he's going to do something similar. But otherwise, I don't think the map is particularly. If I remember correctly, didn't I thought this map was slightly good for Terran and PvT, but I don't particularly see why. I don't know. Anyway, yes, this is Othello. Did I not say that earlier? I guess I didn't. Anyway, nothing crazy coming out for either player. Gateway first, Depot first. Good stuff. And what time is it? 4:30. 4:30. We're hitting the 10.5 hour mark. We're hitting the 10.5 hour mark now. I think. Hold on. All right. So nothing's going on. Interesting, right? He's building a barracks and a simulator. So we're about to hit the 10.5 hour mark for the cast. I think my record is actually 12 hours. I think my record is actually 12 hours in a row, which I did like around Christmas time last year. So if I can break 12 hours, I think we'll be good. I'll have proven that I am a Mang, and probably just promptly die. But anyway, don't I feel sick? Well, I'm actually legitimately sick. So you know, if I've been feeling sick like all week. So at this point, it just doesn't even matter. Looks like a zealot is being built. Interestingly, Vanatir going for a zealot first, which is well, let's see if he can do anything. I mean, there's some decent SimCity going down for Patrrron. Let us see. Let us see. Now, what would be really ironic, actually? Hold on, let me see if there's anything interesting going on. Some magnetic score. Zealot's walking down here. I don't know if the SCV actually saw the Zealot. I assume it did. It would be a little bit silly if it didn't. But anyway. Factory's on the way. Only one Marine, though. Oh, man, he's not building more Marines. Actually, that makes me think that Patrrron didn't see it. Okay, now he's making a second Marine, but at the moment he only has one Zealot to take on this... Or, sorry, one Marine to take on this one Zealot. The probe should go in here, too. If probes attack with the Zealot, he can actually 2-hit the Marines instead of 3-hit them. Much in the same fashion as when you attack probes or drones. And he does get the first Marine 4 SCVs off the line here. He's going to get some SCVs. He gets an SCV and a Marine. The Zealot already paying for itself. Can he get the SCV? No, he didn't get the SCV. Get the SCV. It's red. It's red. Attack it. Oh, what are you doing? No, if you... Oh my god, there's 2 SCVs. No, what are you... 2 SCVs with 1 shot left on them. That was not the best micro in the world. But that's fine. He's going for 2-gate goon once again. And it looks like... I would assume an FD from Patrrron, given the lack of a wall in and the continued Marine production. Still nothing from the machine shop, though. Should be getting mines. Mines? Anybody want to make some mines? Uh-oh. SCV gets in, sees the 2 gateways, and... Still no upgrade. Interesting. I hope he didn't just forget. Does that ever happen? I mean, I guess, you know, like, I forget storm sometimes, I forget speed. But mines, man, that's pretty important. Anyway, interestingly, Vanatir putting a pylon back here behind his natural extremely early. Spotting pylon. Does not want to get cliff dropped again. And looks like he is going to expand behind his 2 gateways. There it is. So, Patrrron actually makes a second siege tank, and is upgrading siege mode. Okay. What is this build? Hold on, let me think about this. Okay, he made 5 marines. He's making 2 siege tanks and getting siege mode. Getting engineering bay. It's not an FD at all. What is this build? This is a fast siege mode build. I mean, it's like a siege expand without the expand. He's making 3 siege tanks. What? I mean, as a normal siege expand, you get 1 siege tank and siege mode, and you just expand, right? He's not making a command center. He's getting an engineering bay. He's getting 3 tanks. That's way too many tanks for an FE. This is some kind of weird push. I mean, so a strong FD sometimes comes out with 2 siege tanks. And oh, there's a command center here. Oh, whoopsie daisies. So yeah, it is gonna be. But I mean, still 3 siege tanks by the time the command center is done. It feels a little bit a lot. Usually you just have. Well, I guess. I mean, okay, let's say the first siege tank is out and you start the command center at the natural. I guess you might have a 3rd one out by the time it finishes. So, huh. I guess that's fine. But he is actually going for a push. Is he? No, that's a weird timing for a push. I don't know. I think I'm just going crazy right now. I think I'm actually losing my mind. But anyway, starport is going down. So once again, going for a fast starport build. I mean, it was extremely effective last game, but didn't kill him with it, and then he just came back. Vanatir, meanwhile, 2-gate obs with an expansion, very standard stuff. So Patrrron actually is just playing defensive. So this is like a super defensive siege expand into drop. Huh. All right. Sorry, I missed the command center earlier. I was like looking right here, and the command center was like right here. Ah, I'm so bad. I'm so terrible. Looks like Patrrron getting a bit supply capped at 52. Vanatir is at 60 food. SCB gets up here. I don't know if it saw the mining, but obviously he'll know there is a nexus up. And there's the dropship. So, you know, with these extra siege tanks, he could certainly drop the back of the natural, but with this pylon here and having been dropped last game, Vanatir should be on top of things. Anyways. Oops. No second gas. Armory. And aha! There's the dropship. And here we go. Is he gonna pull the probes? He has to pull the probes. He's not sieging up. Ah, a little bit late on the siege, a little bit late on the pull, but well, I guess it evens things out. Gonna get a couple of kills, but nothing too severe. I think he should actually unsiege and leave right now before the units come back and kill him. He's gonna get a few free hits off. The zealots don't have speed yet. Looks like speed isn't even started. But oh no, the dropship actually died. Oh wow, alright. So he's just gonna kill some dragoons right now and then sack these siege tanks. I think he actually should have just picked up and left. I don't know. I mean, if he just picked up and left, it would have just been 5 free probe kills, and he could have used that for something else. For example, cliffing the 3rd right here, which would be a lot more annoying for the Protoss to deal with, since obviously you can't actually access this by ground. So anyway, I see a lot of gossiping going on in this chat. It disturbs me greatly and is also completely distracting me from the game, so I will ignore it. I will be a mang. Anyway, 3rd command center is down for Patrrron. Off of 1 factory actually, and whoa! Now throwing down the 6 factories. 2nd dropship is out, no units just yet. And 2nd gas is down. It looks like Vanatir's 3rd is already up and running. But oh, some BTs being made. Patrrron's natural enemy. Kind of like you know, I guess the analogy would be like DTs are to Patrrron as Zerglings are to Oxzerg. You know, like if this was an SAT question, you know, like the English section of the SAT, they always have those analogy things. So it'd be like, you know, DT, Patrrron, and then, you know, they'd have like 3 choices. So it'd be like choice A, Sail, 12 necks, you know, LML, Gateway Forge build, and then choice C would be Oxerg and Firebats. Oxerg and Firebats. That's what the SAT question would be. Man, that would be a sick SAT. Could you guys imagine? SAT Brood War section. That would be amazing. So it looks like the DTs are gonna come clean this up. And there we go, easy peasy. So the Nexus is still alive, although he's been denied mining for a while. I think he might be better off dropping this actually. And oh, I think he actually killed the dropship. Dropship taking a not so safe route back to the main. And looks like we have a double army build. So Patrrron gonna turtle like a boss here. And go for some mass upgrades, but it looks like Vanatir not gonna stand for this. Gonna be a little bit aggressive here. I don't know if that's a good idea. Patrrron has a pretty nice position here. And yep, Patrrron is indeed, or sorry, Vanatir is indeed going to retreat. And what is this? Random probes checking out the top left. And a DT checking out the bottom left. So both players just kind of posturing with their armies right now. No serious action, just a little bit of light harassment. Looks like Storm is being researched. As we saw in last game, Vanatir's got decent storms with his army, going up to 6 gateways in his main. Again, 6 factories, but well, Patrrron looks like he's not quite spending his money perfectly. Oh, now dropping back under 1,000. And Vanatir is spending his money nicely, so Vanatir, you know, despite what I've said about him, you know, just being a random B Protoss, he's actually doing a decent job here. Spending his money and defending his bases. And oh, looks like that this was a hidden expansion attempt that will get scouted by Patrrron. So Vanatir trying to take this left side mineral only. Not going to work out for him. Or rather, it is going to work out for him. It's just that Patrrron will know what's up. I keep getting the players mixed up. I don't know why. Vanatir just sounds more like a Terran to me. I don't know. Vanatir. And we have more pylons. I think he could afford a couple more gateways. I mean, he's on 3 base right now. No sign of Arbiter tech. Could definitely afford to go up to 8 gates or something like that. Anyway, it looks like we're gonna have the standard sit on our asses until we're maxed out game, which is fine. I mean, that's how I play. But it just means I have some space to fill. Some probes transferring through a minefield. Fortunately, they don't trigger mines. You know, I've been wondering about that. And oh, some vultures gonna get caught. Not gonna do any damage. But you know, I was wondering, was there ever a point in time in StarCraft history where spider mines were actually triggered by workers? Because I mean, if I was designing the game and I made spider mines, it wouldn't immediately occur to me that that workers shouldn't trigger them. But if you think about it from our current perspective, it's obvious, right? Otherwise, vultures could just run into a probe line and lay mines, and they trigger on the probes, and that would be imbalanced. I mean, not that vultures aren't already imbalanced, they are, but you know, that'd be even more imbalanced. So I wonder if, you know, if this was something they didn't realize and they just got rid of pretty early, like in a beta stage, or was SE ever released with mines that triggered on workers? I don't know. I mean, early StarCraft had a lot of really weird things in it that just got patched out pretty quickly. Like what was the other one I read the other day? Like, I don't know, like, it was something really bizarre, like high temp